Oh man. Oh man.
You won't stop me.
I see you. Oh, that's just ready.
Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things.
Hello? Now what is that I spot? I do not have time for this. Hello? Bye-bye.
like you're in here somewhere.
I might have
Ugh, tacky.
Oh, there. Oh, darn it. Here. Oh. Bye, bye, bye. Oh. Look here. Oh.
Hey, smart move. Sure is a good thing you're not gonna listen to someone talk all night now, huh?
Look here. Go.
I see you.
Cool shades, ready?
Hello there. Oh.
I don't know about you, but I could go for some alcohol, simulated gambling, animated blood, and comic mischief right about now.
Hello there.
Oh, man.
You know, when I play, I don't need any power-ups.
Oh. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, darn it.
Man, am I glad to see you. You know, I was thinking recently, we'd be in a children's entertainment restaurant. I think the company should branch into toys. You know, I thought that was an interesting subject. Hey, where's Look Humphrey? at the children and see the toys they bring in, all sorts of wonderful, colorful figurines and collectible action figures and marketable characters. I've thought to myself, you know, a lot has changed between now and when me and Orville grew up back in the 40s. See,
Won't you stop me?
back then, safety standards were subpar, and this was made very obvious by a lot of sectors, but more importantly, children's toys were awfully strange. Now, I had a lot of arguments with Orville about this kind of stuff. Specifically, we had this toy set, and it was weird, you know, Orville came from a wealthy family, and they could afford all sorts of expensive food ads and everything about it. And he had this set that was specifically for playing with atoms, I believe. It was something with nuclear science. He was a big fan of this stuff. And you see, I guess it's your first time playing? You know, children love learning. Learning is one of the most wonderful things you can do. I love learning every day. I love sharing my stories because learning is just one of the most beautiful. It's wonderful. It's just a magical thing. But Orville, he wasn't in it for the learning. He was in it for the other part of nuclear science, making the explosions and all those things.
I know you're in here somewhere.
He bought this. His parents bought him this set, and we've been playing with it in his backyard at the mansion. And he was sitting, looking at it. He was like, "Hey, Orville." So sorry. He was like, "Hey, Hippo, look at this. Check this out." And he showed me, and he put the, I believe it was some blue rock. He put it up to another one, and it created this this beautiful, bright blue. And we thought, at first it was wonderful, and then we fell definitely ill. And it turns out, a couple weeks later, after we already played with the toy over and over again, the toy had been recalled because the scientists up at the stop had discovered that radiation is unsafe. Scientists are wonderful people. I think about scientists all the time. Scientists can be wonderful people. For example, like the fellas that brought to the moon, we actually watched the moon landing on live television. When it happened, it was a triumph. It was one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. It was just a beautiful triumph. It was a sight to behold. And Orville thought he was going to say. He told me, they're just doing this so they can beat the Russians. They were trying to tell the Russians, we won. And I told him, Orville, you're kind of a negative Nancy. Yeah, you're not really. Everything I've ever told you, you've always had some kind of skeptic to it, and it's just been, why are you like this? And he just shrugged. Sometimes I reevaluate when I think about that man. I think he's got a good heart, but he's a character for sure. Anyway, I'll see you later. I need to go. I use the bathroom.
Look here.
I just gotta think for quick. Games poorly.
Does somebody need a hug? I must be seeing things.
Look here. Oh, darn it.
I see you.
Can't believe they let the game release like this.
I'll find you eventually.
Hello there. Go.
If you're recording this for a video, I'm gonna be expecting a cut of the ad revenue.
Look here. Aw.
Who could've seen that coming, huh?
Hello there. Go. Look here. Oh, darn it.
You can now feel the clothes on your body.
Look here.
Does somebody need a hug?
Splurging like you haven't been paid minimum wage.
My sensors aren't what they used to be.
Aw.
Haha, look who needs a handicap.
Aw.
Oh my god, I get the leaf. Thank god.